Well, starting point for every club in the Premier League is just to see that they come in the numbers, and so this is where the curtains obviously will be lifted here for the start of the Premier League. The Phobians are definitely going to have some bit of Viper's venom in their veins. Eyes firmly set on reclaiming some bit of a glory here. And for Hull United, they certainly are looking at a step onto this grandeur stage with lots of fire, anger, and of course a point to prove that they have something to give to the Ghanaians. For Benjamin Asari, it's always been a good performance for him in the Black Stars and shirt, and now with the crowd to book, lots of work will be on him, the captain for the side.
Well, the journey is beginning and everyone has something at stake to prove. Benjamin Asari has all it takes to prove himself worthy again as the new season begins. There's also
so senior pleasantries there by officials of the Premier League company that's in charge of the new Premier League season, with president of the Ghana Football Association and his vice, Keto Kreku and Mark Aldo, Yampo Frankra, the NSA CEO is also here in the numbers there too. Exchange pleasantries there with the San Hatterfolk in the traditional rainbow colours there. Hull United in their blue and white outfit, just similar to that of Liberty Professionals in the back. Just kept the tradition going on though, so that is Hull United there.
Yeah, I think the showers actually prevented a lot more fans from getting to the stadium just an hour before, you know, the game started, and obviously many would be looking forward to getting themselves to the various stadiums to watch their favorite football clubs this season.
So we are here to get the games going. We obviously are looking to see how these two teams are going to have a go at each other. And now they have the very first of its kind there. Back in February 2023, Liberty Professionals were relegated from the Ghana Premier League. The Premier League hasn't changed because they're here at the Accra Sports Stadium for this game. Well, so we take a look at the teams that are really going to do battle there for Hatterfolk. It's Benjamin Asari obviously going up as a 4-4-2 formation there. Mensah on the left-hand side with Mohamed and Esibe in the middle, with Bayfi on the right-hand side. But in the middle, you have Afrani and Karim trying to work out there. On the flanks, you have Enoch Esabonting and Kakari there. But Duku, who's just coming in from Division FC, is definitely going to have to go here up front together with Hussein. There was changes there by the coach, Masudi Dramani, trying to make sure that he's got his team ready for tonight's game. Not too many changes, if you like. So certainly, it's going to be either the midfield, the defense, but for Hatterfolk, they know that they've got a trusted goalkeeper who's just done a great job there for the Black Stars. And obviously, with Hatterfolk, the expectation from the fans is that he's going to keep a clean sheet as well for them. Well,
I don't think they have a problem with their goalkeeping and even their central defense, because they have the very best of quality, you know, players at the rear.
That's Leto, and for Hull United, they come into the game looking at getting some players as well. And you have the Musa, who's also coming in as well from Nania FC, and you have Usman on the left-hand side. On the right, Adumako and Obeng as well as Ojo. These are the interesting bit of the changes there, but they are going to 3 in midfield as well, and to have Alosode, Ganiyu and Paul. But up front is where you're definitely going to talk about Obeng's work, and Akasim and Alosode, exactly what role they're going to have there. Keto Kirk was trying to show himself that he knows how to kick the ball pretty well, and he's done that. And so just urging us. But you're definitely going to talk about the work from John Alosede, sporting the 18 shirt, and Kojo Puama as well. These two players certainly have something to give into the setup of Hull United. This is one of the most exciting games that the fans want to see. Exactly, Masud Dramani there, the head coach for Hatterfolk. He's back 8 goals after Farouk Mohammed, who scored 15 goals, but has moved to Nations FC as well. And Abdul Rahim Mashira, just spoke about him a couple of minutes ago. I talked about the fact that he's got experience with Hatterfolk as assistant coach, and that of Legon City is also as an assistant coach. And just getting ready for the start of this game. It's looking to give you some bit of a goosebumps and some bit of a drama. And it's all about the football that's going to be sold out here. So starting Hatterfolk, obviously, in the rainbow colours. Hull United starting affairs on the left-hand side and trying to make sure that they control things. But it will be an interesting bit of a game here for the Phobians, especially so when you're looking at the work they've done in the couple of the off-season performance. And Hull United trying to get their captain starting performance there, Sufyan Usman. Well, this is the 63rd edition of the Ghana Premier League. Well, since the competition started back in 1956. The 29th edition also coming out with something extraordinary there. Once again, Phobians are not able to keep possession and just losing it out there to Hull United, who clearly also struggling to keep the ball away. It's been cleared not too far away by...
They're highly motivated, no pressure for them. They're just enjoying themselves, taking it a minute after a minute. And clearly, as you can see, they just want to deliver what you know, they've been taught, and clearly that is what they're executing here. Not in a rush, but lots of lotteries will be taken to try, you know, get, you know, something out of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. But the earlier, the better for them to get it. It will be.
And here comes the Phobians as well. And this is a very standoffish tackle there. That should be a yellow card offense, maybe. Daniel Lai, who would want to hold on a little bit.
Well, I'm sure with his experience very early in the game, he would go with a caution before, you know, dishing out any yellow card. But I think that was very brilliant from, you know, Martin Kakari.
Arthur certainly will come in as to win possession back. And try to move forward. Kakari here. Given a chance to charge forward here. Arthur with a moment. And again, clearly it's been well dealt with beautifully. And that's Solomon Tumako.
Very brilliant play there. The right-hand side of Hufc is one that all teams would have worries about. Amankwa Befi's link up with Martin Kakari. Brilliant return ball to him. But that cutback was very well read by Atumako to cut it just before it reached Tuku.
Hufc looking to get something going tonight. And so, well, whipped in into the box to near post. And it is Kwekumus's ball, isn't it?
Well, Kwekumusa had to come out for this. Always going to be a routine take for a goalkeeper. It's quite interesting that, you know, clubs are failing and finding it very difficult to get past even 65 points. It tells you how competitive and difficult it is for you to grind results and win lots of points in a single season. All clubs have it easy to get points in games. A couple of goals from set pieces, and they are very much dangerous when it comes to that.
Pretty much. The Phobian spirits always in the game and looking forward to an opportunity where they can get the very first goal of the season. It's going to be a left-footed free kick here. And here comes out the football sent into the far post. It's been headed out there for a corner kick.
Once again, it wasn't as sharp and, you know, swift as you would want. And, you know, lurking at the far post, Pokwame had to just nod it over for a corner kick.
A corner kick opportunity. So perhaps if we're pressing and looking to get a fair score. We're halfway through the first half. And still goalless here at the Crossport Stadium. Another ball sent in. The Phobians, Hussein recycles it back. Kakari here he has a chance to hit the ball back into the box. It's been cleared out to Fiano. Final touch on the ball. It's been given opportunity here. And now it's going to be a huge break there. Opportunity for Abbas Ganiyu. And this time it is going to be Kojo Buama. Turns well, Kojo Buama in the box, Kojo Buama! And hits it wide.
That was a very swift attack there from Oho United, and Osafo was looking for near post, well covered, and he had to just shoot wide.
Well, the talking point about the Sifiano's ball here. Spain were able to pick it up beautifully. And there's space in the middle. See if they can punish Hufc here. Box and deal! What a save there from Benjamin Asari. Quality ball. Absolutely quality. Ganiyu with the header there. But what a save it was there from Benjamin Asari. We talked about this young man.
Brilliant.
And he's coming in to save Hufc again.
Brilliant piece of play there from Kojo Buama. Setting his captain up. He took his time, sent in the delivery. He worked his neck muscles very well and had to parry it over the goalpost. Brilliant save there to dignify that brilliant header.
Corner kick first of its kind, but yeah, straight to the goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari. He's been absolutely outstanding there for both Hufc and the national team. But the Phobians will charge forward there with Kakari here. And a sliding tackle means that they have to stop their runs there, but Phobians will quickly get things on the way. Kakari back again with possession. I'm not too sure how many people just remember this side in the league. But again, there was a Volta region side that had to play a part there. And so they continue with their push for a lot of teams in the Premier League. Hussein here, charging forward. Hussein, good turn and good defensive. Well, the referee just calling that to be a free kick just on the edge of the box there.
Well, that was
the first yellow card of the
play.
day. Going out to Solomon Atumako. The season to Solomon Atumako.
You cannot fault him too much. It was just swift from Hussein. He's very brilliant. He's clever. He had to go in with a sliding challenge, trying to whip the ball away. With all his experience, once he went down, Hussein knew he had him at his mercy and quickly got the ball past him to be brought down. Just
again, it has been poorly done, poorly taken, and allowing the visitors from the Volta region to have a way of delivering this ball into the box there. Goalkeeper is obviously off his line, and he's been sent out wide. Ends the first 45 minutes here at the Crossport Stadium, the very first game of the opening 2025-2026 season. It was pretty much of a quiet day, but Hufc have seen Martin Kakari coming out with some flashy play, and Benjamin Asari, a couple of saves there for Hufc, and as well as Kweku Musa, who's also made some brilliant saves there for Ho United. And so these two teams have actually come out to show their prowess, and Hussein was also playing a part in this game. At the end of the first 45 minutes here at the Crown Sports Stadium, it's Hufc 0, Ho United 0.
Very brilliant display there from Ho United, making sure that they kept the team barren. They prevented Hufc from getting into their groove. Midfield play was very much contact, and that is how things have panned out.
Hufc will get us underway in this second half. Well, so a chance now for Hufc. Well, so Ho United. Now they're trying to find themselves in the box now. There is going to be Benjamin Asari to save this one. Decision coming in. Spot. Play there, Hufc in the box. And now they're trying to... Mensah sends a very long one into the box, and the goalkeeper has been impeded in his own box there, and so it's going to be
a lot more time being wasted with some of these fouls. A very good delivery, and as you can see,
Simpson's goal at Tuba Park when Hufc had to lose a home match against Nations FC. And again, the Phobians have too many touches on the ball there. It's going to be another decision advantage. The 80-yard box of Ho United. Isibe lifts the ball in, and this time it's going to be for the goalkeeper. .191 clean sheets, and they may have an opening. This time, Hufc may have a chance to see if they can get a goal here. Player goes to the ground. Referee says play must continue. There's a shot that comes out from long range.
On Karim, prevented him from having a very good league, but that was clever from Hufc. Brilliant pieces of play. Henry Kweku Boateng trying to set up Hamza Issa, but Karim had
seen they can always get something there. Ball sent to the far post there. Hufc will get opportunity, and again Shafiano with the clearance. The Phobians sends the ball deep into the other side. Oh,
that's clearly another day. Brilliant delivery inside the penalty area. Shafiano cleared it, but a return cross there from Karim, brilliantly setting up SCB. That shouldn't leave.
Here comes Senna here. Drills one. Not too sure what the plan was there for.
Quite disappointed. He could have hit it better. The intentions were clear.
Well, I tell you what, this is the 7th season where Hufc have been winless